Welcome to Work-Life Balance Yoga. I'm Amy from Abunditude, and today I'd like to share with you a brief practice to help bring you back to the earth, coming back into a grounding to find your breath and to find clarity throughout the day. Come into your seat, and if you have a blanket or a pillow, this will allow the spine to stack up straight, as if a string were pulling the top of the head to the ceiling. Come into your posture, roll the shoulders up and back, gently bringing them down the back. Let's do that a few times. Roll the shoulders up and back. And start to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Take your hands up, and in this practice, I'd like to throw out any negative energy, anything that you're holding on to. I like to call it throwing out the trash. So taking a deep breath in, as we exhale, we're gonna start throwing out our hands like we're trying to get something yucky, some jelly or something stuck off of the hands. So just start to throw out all of that negative energy. And you can even exhale quickly while you're throwing it out. Just get rid of all of that extra stuff that you just don't want to hold on to anymore. Good. Take another deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Now I invite you to take your hands up, and we'll bring in all that positive energy that you want to have for the rest of your day, for the rest of your week, maybe for the rest of your life. Just bring that in with some shoulder breaths, bringing in from the energy up, above, and around, bringing that in, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Bring that energy, bring that purpose, bring that desire, bring that intention into your space. This is your space and this is your time. And let that all go. Exhaling, releasing through the floor below. Now in our first posture, we'll do a more energizing or power-based yang yoga posture. And it's a camel pose. So coming up onto your knees. And if the knees need extra support, you can place the blanket or extra padding. So come up onto the knees, bringing the hips right over the knees, coming up onto the toes, or maybe resting the tops of the feet on the mat. And you can place your hands on your hips or maybe where those jean pockets might be. Rolling the shoulders up and back, bringing the elbows together. Maybe start to lift the chin up towards the sky. Opening up in the jaw, opening up in the throat. Maybe make a few faces here, no one's watching. Opening and closing the mouth, opening the eyes wide. Releasing tension in the jaw. We hold a lot of energy and sometimes tension and stress in the jaw, especially when we're working on something that takes a lot of our attention. Opening up and breathing. And you can stay here or slowly start to reach back for the heels. Opening up in the chest, pressing into the feet to lift the chest higher, up towards the sky. Keeping the hips over the knees. And to come up out of this posture, place your hands back on your hips. Coming back up to neutral. You can bring your hands out in front of you, bring your hips back to your heels, coming into an easy child's pose. It's a great place to just rest, find your breath again if you've lost it. Gently coming back up to neutral. We'll move now into a more yin style posture or pose. In yin practice, the emphasis is more on holding poses for a long period of time. This will allow the muscles to expand, it'll allow the tissues to release, and the web of fascia that surrounds our muscles and bones to slowly get a release. So coming into a swan pose, you'll bring your right leg forward. It's kind of like pigeon pose. And then the back leg you can either have bent or straight on the top of the leg. So if you have it straight, this is more for the hip flexors and for the quads. If you have it bent, it's more for the inner thighs and the groin. Now if this is uncomfortable, you can use some pillows or blankets to kind of put it in any area that needs extra support. So maybe under the front knee, maybe behind the back knee or behind the back hip. You can use blocks or blankets or pillows, whatever you have available to you. And you can either stay here or you can start to drape your body over the front leg. Just bringing the arms down, finding a comfortable space. Here, we're not trying to get into some super flexy, stretchy pose. So the goal is more to allow the body to release in its own time. And with this practice, it's more about just surrendering into the pose and allowing gravity to do the work. Slowly coming into the pose, feeling where the sensation is in your body. And if you want to do this while working, you can certainly take your computer or laptop and just type away. So this is a great posture to hold while working, while watching TV. To gain the true benefits of the yin practice, if you have the time available, it's great to just release into the pose and take the time with it. Here, if you want something to rest the head on, you can make a little tower of blocks or books. Just breathing, remembering the breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And as you release, as the time passes, you may be able to adjust your position to deepen into the sensation. Slowly start to walk the hands up to come out of the pose. Bring the legs in front of you and just gently shake them out. This is the juicy part of yin, just allowing the body to feel the energy from the long stretch. And then, of course, we have to do the other side so we're not uneven. So gently moving over to the left side this time, you can use your pillows in any place where you feel extra tension. Taking the back leg behind, bending it or straightening it. Just finding what works for your body today. Every day is different. You can take your computer with you if you have extra work to do and just want to use this time to stretch while working. And just gently allow the body to drape over the front leg. Finding the position so that you can feel into the sensation. Maybe it's in the hips, maybe it's in the inner thighs or the groin of the back leg. Allowing the muscles to release. Sometimes when we get into some position we're not quite sure where we're supposed to be, the muscles start to tense. So just allow them to release and allow the body to just fold using gravity, not trying to force yourself into any position. Notice where the mind goes in this practice too. Sometimes when we hold longer poses, the mind just starts to go 100 miles a minute, or maybe it starts to slow down. Just notice what your mind is doing. We're not trying to stop the thoughts, that's impossible, but we always have the thoughts that are moving and sometimes telling us stories, sometimes they're loops. Just notice what's going on and just allow them to be without running off with the story or becoming attached. And slowly start to walk the hands back up, coming back to neutral. Shake out the legs. Maybe take your hands to your forehead and gently massage your forehead, releasing any tension, any stress. And gently coming back to a comfortable seat. Taking one more deep inhale up. And exhale your hands to prayer. Just gently allow this time to be yours. Take this moment with you the rest of your day, the rest of your week, maybe the rest of your life, holding space for your intention, your desire, your purpose, and your being. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. Hi friends, Amy here. If you liked this video, I have another one for you, and it's completely free. It's 6 minutes of breathwork and yin yoga to help reduce tension and improve flexibility. All you have to do is click on the link below and pinned in the comments. If you enter your email, then I will send you access to that video immediately. Thank you for joining us at Abunditude, and have a great rest of your day. Namaste.